Welcome to Kpop Tarot Vibes Live. See, I told you I was going to get professional one day. Before we start this live, here are a few guidelines for tonight's live. Please know if you can't follow these guidelines, we will block and report that ass. So the guidelines are: please remain civil and respectful. Please stick to the topic. Questions are welcome. No self-promotion, no spam, no talk about other readers. No talk or request about any idol love or dating life unless it's referred to ideal types or confirmed relationships. Those are the basic guidelines for tonight's chat. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy tonight's live. In the words of Jungkook, let's get it!
Okay, can you hear me? Yeah, what's up? And I'm not gonna hold everybody too much tonight. We are going to be getting into the TXT main reading. So, whatever, all my rewatchers or whoever, just hold on to like the end. Give me about 30 minutes, do my K-pop news, and then at the end of the reading, at the end of the live, I usually do that main event reading of TXT. So just letting everybody know, because I know some people be falling off because they get bored with my topics and me rambling. So, but yeah, so we gonna you know we gonna go in on this Hobie Palooza thing that had happened, and then we're gonna be getting into other K-pop topics. So unfortunately, I don't have anything for the disrespect segment. I don't have nobody for that segment. Yeah, it's just nobody has decided to be very disrespectful this week. So let me get into the Hobie Palooza, okay? Let me get into this comeback news real quick. Let's see what is going on with this comeback news, y'all. Ateez is out here winning. They say all I do is win, no matter what. I was like, Ateez is doing really good. Please stream the album. It's a great album. Usually I don't even be saying stream stuff, but this is a great album. So I believe in my boys, and I'm happy that they are out here winning. They recently won like a really hard music bank one, and you like see all the shock on their face and everything. So yeah, I'm so happy. Like this is, see, I like being a part of groups at this time where like you could feel and see like they're on the rise. Like I like being a part of like that part of groups where you can see the momentum going and they're getting popular. So I really I like that about it, about new groups being on the rise as usual. What you said? Ateez being elite as usual. What is this? I still haven't listened to the full album yet. I need to get it together. Girl, you still haven't listened to the full album? Girl, where you been? Look, start the album from the first track all the way down to this album has no skips in it. Okay, if you're one of those people that like, the whole Desperian, like industrial sound rock mixed with some hip hop, this whole album is for you. Girl, where you been at? You ain't listened to the Ateez album? Stream Ateez. All right, for my next subject, is NewJeans. NewJeans really ain't my cup of tea because, like, I'm not a teenager, so I'm not really like, oh my god, all over the top for them. I will say this because I did see they debut, because, you know, I was waiting to watch Ateez. I will say for their debut is I do think that their concept is really cute. I like watching them perform because I feel like they have fun performing. They look like they really have fun performing. It really doesn't look stiff. It doesn't look as though, like, you know, they are just going through the motions, you know, making sure like they're doing everything right and not messing anything up. They really, you know, I really do enjoy them. Now, whew, Lord, there's controversy around this group. Yeah, I had actually wanted to talk about the controversy around this group and like the lyrics for Cookie, right? So, like, you know, I was kind of like doing my little research last night about the lyrics being controversial. So, like, we international fans, we think that something is controversial about the lyrics, and so do Korean fans, because I was looking at this one woman like break down the lyrics, and she even thought it was a little bit, you know, suspicious. It was suspicious, right? So, okay, so with this whole thing, right? So the CEO of this group with these girls, you know, she's famous for being at SM. Even though some of her stuff at SM was questionable, but hey, so, you know, Hybe snagged her up, and so she got this group together and doing questionable things now too. So Hybe, like, what is wrong with y'all in these girl groups? Like, why can't y'all get y'all stuff together? Like, seriously, like, who approved these lyrics to Cookie? And then like the girls released like a video saying like Cookie wasn't no sexual innuendo, and it really means like actual cookie, like the chocolate chip cookie, and they're making you a cookie. But then when I was like listening to, like, you know, a girl that's actually from Korea and going through the lyrics, they were saying like when they put the word for smell, the word they used was like something that wasn't like a food smell. It was like something fragrant, like, you know, something else. So like she even thought that was like really weird. So this is my concern, though. This is my thing. I'm tired of us looking at things, and we know this stuff is suspicious. We know like something is wrong with it, and we won't just call the stuff out for what it is and just dead it and nip it in the bud, because I feel like they are putting these girls in positions, and even putting other girls that listen to this in positions to get hurt. Okay, because we are all thinking that this is not something, this is literally like a whistle to predatory men and a whistle to, you know, pedos. Okay, so when are we just gonna get on board and just be like, you know what, we nipping this in the bud, and this is inappropriate, and because like I really feel like y'all setting these girls up for something dangerous. And yeah, so I don't know about this NewJeans, man. How you get to the second single and just be having controversy out the gate? Like, it's crazy. It's real crazy. Lord, what you said? Oh, you were okay till everything got the cookie. I mean, Yeah, everything was like they had a little cute song, they had a little cute bop, and then everything did go crazy. What they don't do Hive do background checks at all? They don't look like they do. It's still weird if they're trying to take Cookie for a crush at their house as a 14-year-old girl. But okay, so like that's the thing though. They weren't trying to say, yeah, that's true because the girl who was explaining it too thought that those lyrics was weird. Like that wasn't even Korean culture for girls to invite somebody over to their house. Like it's Korean culture for them to go to cafes and have like cookies or baked goods, not invite somebody over to the house. So yeah, she thought that was, yeah. What, like if Cookie is about fans, then Milkshake is about a successful business? I guess so, girl. I guess so. What you said, Attention and Hype Boy were fine. I don't know why they didn't just take that out. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just put those two songs out. I don't know why we needed Cookie. I don't, because in their mind they had explained it. They said that Cookie was supposed to be a fan song, and it was literally about them making fans cookies. That's what they said in their little Instagram thing. That's what they said, girl. So, chat. Is we gonna make it to the next album? Well, yeah, because the 14-year-old wearing a black bra and Attention. So I knew something stupid in the future was gonna happen. Child, I thought like, I don't know, because like in Attention, I didn't think anything was too amiss because I thought, oh, this is how teenagers are dressing now. But yeah, when I seen that black bra too, I was like, if I had a 14-year-old daughter, she ain't wearing that. I don't get this. I don't get I don't get Korea sometimes. Like how, like what do they think is appropriate, inappropriate? And then it goes back to the conversation that me and Paris had before with, they should not, or they should have an age limit of when you can join an agency, because for like 13 all the way up to like 15 to 16 is too young. Like they should get them like when they're at least 17 or 18. Like it's just too young. Their minds are still trying to develop and go through life. Like it's too young to train them at that age, and too young to debut them. It's just, yeah, it really should be 18 and up at least. But yeah, like me and Paris had that conversation all the time. Like they should not be going into this so young. Like this is not okay. And then when they're young, you guys don't even want to be age appropriate with them. Y'all be putting them in sexy concepts, short dresses, and then they got these older men in the crowd yelling for these girls, and I'm just like, this is inappropriate. But Korea don't care. Yo, when I like heard Cookie, I thought about ice cream cake. Oh my gosh. What you said, Paris? You think a lot of it has to do with their obsession with youth? Yeah, they really do have an obsession with youth. I would rather 21, but I know they'll never do it. Yeah, like they need to have age restrictions. But nope, they're not going to do it, because this is the thing. They like to get them young because it's easy to brainwash them. I've heard too many times people describe how K-pop system is, where it's like they have no privacy. They don't even have privacy on their phones. They be going through their texts. They want to control when they go out, when they eat, what they do. It's just like a control system. And so yeah, they want to get them while they're young, and they can and they can really, you know, brainwash them, and they're easy to control, because you know, once you get up in the 18 and 21, honey, you can't control me like that. I'm going where I want to go. Look, I'm gonna show up to practice. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then after that, I don't understand why you need to control everything. Yeah, you wanna go through my phone and look at what I said to my parents? Okay, we going too cross the line. It's too no, we going overboard. We going overboard. What would you say, Paris? Asian junkie thought about ice cream cake too. I thought it was ice cream cake. It was giving me Red Velvet flashback of ice cream cake, and I even felt like that song was inappropriate for them to sing at their age, but nobody seemed to care. They would just keep on going singing ice cream cake. So I guess that they feel like that's the same mood it is now to go watch to just go ahead and just sing these inappropriate songs for minors. So I guess they think they're gonna get away with it like they did with Red Velvet. So, ciao. Anyways, let me move on to the next comeback topic, which is my best friend's favorite group, Girls' Generation. Ice Cream Cake and Attention had the same creative director, sure did. See, doing suspicious stuff. But yeah, Girls' Generation came out with a new MV and a new with a new MV. Oh my god. Let me put up Paris. So they're back. They had their comeback. Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I enjoyed that MV. I really did. I enjoyed that music video because the makeup was right, the hair was right, the style was right. Girl, the fits were coming through. The hair was sitting like it was supposed to be sitting. I love the whole thing. I did. I love the whole thing. I didn't like the song too much, but I get it. That was a song for their fans. I didn't really like the song too much, but hey, vocals were great. It was really a nice video. The MV was for you, Paris. The MV was for you. It was nice. It was a really, really nice music video. I liked it. Oh my God. Okay, so wait. Paris, do you remember when they had that TV show, that Korean variety show, was it called My Baby? And each idol had to like take care of a baby. You remember that show, right? Did you see on their variety show where, yeah, it's called Hello Baby. It's called Hello Baby. They on their variety show, the kid that used to be the baby had visited them. They had reunited with that baby that they had. And did the reunion make you cry? I was just like, oh my God. And then the baby that Shiny had came too. I was like, oh my God. And they put Minho on the phone, and his eyes was like, and he recognized the baby. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, wow, he must have had a strong connection with that baby. He recognized the baby instantly and said the name and everything. But he couldn't even believe like that was the kid. It was so funny. But it was funny, but then at the same time, like, I didn't like how they did the girls where they like confused them on who was the baby and who wasn't. But it was still funny because like 3 kids came through and they couldn't figure out which one was which, and they was getting so pissed off. but yeah. I thought that was cool, like Hello Baby, and they got reunited with those guys, It was so funny because none of them even remember. They were like, yeah, we don't remember that time. And they were like, do you remember us? They were like, nah, sorry. But yeah, let me move on. I thought that was cute. I thought that was a cute reunion. All right, so for my K-pop news. Oh, we about to get into this. So first off, we got NCT news. These dudes, girl, half the team is down, girl. Half the team got COVID. They ain't about to make it to the Japan promotions. Half the team is down. They got COVID. They about to make the leader work for every single dime and penny that they giving them. I don't know how they gonna do this. Johnny down, Mark down, Jaehyun down. I don't know. I don't know, because Mark saves everything. I don't know how they're gonna get through this thing. So please, SM, get this thing together. Get it together. Why is everybody just sharing COVID over there? Come on, Jesus. All right, and my next news. So P Nation. So we had, remember when I was talking about most of the popular members are sick. Okay, so for P Nation, remember when we had did the whole topic on Jessie, and we did a little mini reading saying like why she really left and what's going on. And remember, none of my cards was about her wanting to have a family. Most of my cards was about her being exhausted and tired. So lo and behold, I'm watching a little video from, I like to watch Cookie Let. And she was really breaking down and showing all the interviews where they were complaining about always arguing with Psy. So she had a video where basically Jessie was tired of arguing with Psy about him always wanting to put the finishing touches on her music, always wanting to change dances, pressing her to do songs that she doesn't like, she doesn't feel. And then she showed clips from Huna basically complaining about the same thing of always fighting with him, always he's always wanting to sit in her dance rehearsals and nitpick which dances to do and not to do and stuff, and it's just always like a battle. Right, so I'm just thinking, child, if Psy don't slow down, he gonna lose all his artists on his roster by the time their contracts is up. So Psy, you would I don't get it, because they're veteran artists, so you would think he would be a little bit more hands off, but no, he want to be completely hands-on, and I can see how that's aggravating to veteran artists. Yeah, but I can see how that is aggravating to veteran artists, because I'm thinking if I had a company and I was running it, and then I signed on all these veteran artists that are been in the game for years, they know what they're doing, whatever. I wouldn't be so nitpicky. I wouldn't sit in on their dance rehearsals and be like, oh no, don't do that move, do this. Honestly, I think the only thing I would do would be once the tracks are finished, I'll just go review them and just be like, okay, all right, this song good, we can get that on the album, this song good, that song good, and then leave it like that, right? I wouldn't go so far to be well, you could do this a little bit more on this track, you could do that on this track, you could do this is a little bit too much, that's just too, I wouldn't, in a veteran artist, sit in their dance rehearsals and nitpick. Honestly, I would just pick the choreographer with the artist at the time we're discussing the concept and the stuff. I'd be there for the concept. And then after that, they do what they do. I don't understand what is this super control. I understand, you want to control some things because, that's your company. You want to make sure that, you get a return on your investments, sure. But you with vets who know what they doing. So, I mean, you ain't got to be so controlling. So, then the problem too is, hold on before I go into my next bill. What were you saying in my comments? People have been saying Huna music doesn't hit the same. That was going to be my next bill. Psy doing things he's afraid to do with his own music, trying to apply it to other artists. Could be. But yeah, that was my next bill. Like, there's a lot of fans, and like I even see it as a fan. Like, her music isn't hitting the same. Like, her whole sound and song direction is just lackluster. It isn't as exciting and hard hitting as it used to be. And even fans were saying like the I'm Not Cool kind of reminded them of like, you know, the Red era, but it still wasn't hitting as hard as the Red era. And like they're complaining too, like she's not getting long promotions. But then again, you know, they are trying to take her health into account because, you know, she has that health problem. So if she overwork herself too much, she'll faint or whatever. But yeah, man, they're saying like that musical direction ain't hitting, and I just feel like it's totally not what she wants to do. I really think that he's pushing a certain thing and thinking like, oh yeah, this is it, but it's really not it. So girl, he gonna lose his whole team. He gonna lose his whole team if he don't slow down on this thing. But yeah, so I just thought like I thought that was it. That was like a really interesting thing. It answered a lot of questions, and I know like Jessie don't like fighting every day and night, and she wants to have control of her music. So, like, I barely heard anything from Huna 2 on this last comeback. But then again, I don't even like the song, girl. I don't like the song. I don't like the clothing. I don't even know what she's singing in this song. Like, it's a flop for me. It's a no for me. And I love me some Huna. I stand for my girl, but nope, this ain't it. All right, so going into my BTS news. Come on, BTS news. So, actually, wait, hold up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on before I get my BTS news. This is who I wanted the fangirl a little bit about. TXT at Lollapalooza. They did their thing. I seen their set. It was really, really good. I'm proud of them. Seeing them from debut and how much they've grown to now, I'm so proud. Like, they're getting to that level where they're performers. They're like performers. I thought like they had one moment where it was like really, really sweet because the guy like he was saying like, oh, I know like you guys don't know any of our music, and the crowd is like boo, and he's like, wait, hold on, y'all know our music, and the crowd's like, yeah. He's like, oh snap, okay, well then let's go to the next song then. You're the same age as Taehyun. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're too young for me. I can't really crush on them like that. They're too young for me. But yeah, like I was so proud because like seeing them go from their debut stage to now is like totally different. Like they really become performers, and so like I really can't wait to see like what more they do in the future. But yeah, oh my God, that band was tearing the music up. I said, yes, come on. Bring some life to these TXT songs. It was great. But yeah, I wanted to fangirl about that a little bit. I'm proud of them. I predict that they'll have more fans after this one. They'll have some more fans after that one. All right, so into this BTS news. I wanted to say, that concert we was talking about that they're supposed to be having in October. So now the update on that is they're supposed to be having that concert at the Busan Expo thing at in mid-October, and it's supposed to be a free concert. So if it's free, does that mean we can stream it and not get knocked? Okay, I'm just asking questions, just asking questions. All right, so what I'm getting around to talk about is, come on, Hobie-Palooza, yes. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I'm gonna try not to cry. I don't think I'm gonna cry. If I cry, y'all, don't judge me if I cry. I'm so proud of this man right here. I'm so proud of him. Did he not slay? He slayed. He totally slayed. He owned that stage. Let me tell you, oh my gosh. Watching J-Hope from the beginning, when he was like so insecure about his talents and he wasn't sure if he was as good as the other members, and it took him so long to come out with his mixtape for Hope World, and when he finally did, man, it was so great. And then even it took him a long time to even get Jack in the Box up, but because they were busy or whatever. But man, seeing that growth in him from being insecure, not confident, to just being confident to rock a whole show like this. I said I wasn't gonna cry. Okay, let me calm myself down. Man, I was just, and what really made me tear up, Lord, I do feel myself, I'm about to cry. But what really made me tear up was because I knew in the beginning with J-Hope, the fans didn't really treat him that well. And I've heard stories in fan meets where fans would literally pass him up in line and stuff. And I've just heard horror stories, how, he's not the popular member and all that stuff. And still, he's not that very popular member. And then when the show started and I looked at the crowd and it was so many armies supporting him, that just really made me choke up. Sorry, God. Whew. That really got me. I had to hold back tears on that part. That really got me. But yeah, I was just so happy to see so many people support him. That really made me emotional. It still makes me emotional, but yeah. That really touched me. That so many armies really came out with the light sticks and they was just there and they knew every word to the song, and I could just I could see his face oh, y'all know, it's just so much support. And I was just that really got me emotional. Sorry. Because I just been there for the beginning, and I know that didn't feel good to him, so going from that to being so loved and seeing that that really touched me and kind of choked me up a little bit. But yeah. Whew, girl, God, I knew I was gonna cry saying this. But yeah. Ooh, let me pull my stuff together. All right, so once I held back the tears and I got myself together, and I said, "Girl, if you do not enjoy this show, you ain't gonna cry half the show now." So when I got myself together, and I was enjoying the show and the music and stuff, and I was just watching him and just seeing him totally own the stage, and just the stage presence was phenomenal. He really looked like he's just done this before. He was a natural, you couldn't even tell he was nervous. I was just wow. So I'm watching it, right, and I'm looking at him, and I swear by the fourth song, yo, I could see him get tired. By the fourth song, my man was down. I was like, J-Ho, pull this thing together, bro. You got to get this stamina right. I was looking at him, I was like, I don't know how he's going to pull this off, but I know he's going to pull it off. I know he used to this. Come on, J-Ho. I was like, I know you ain't got your boys there, so you can take a break. And like that was like one of my concerns too, because he was going and going, and I'm like, okay, is he going to take like a little 5-minute water break or something in between some of these songs? Because this is a lot. What was happening, girl? You say, yeah, you saw the tweets afterwards with edits of clips from their debut days, and he was sad because he didn't get messages or letters. And then the clips of 100K people singing his song, yeah, I seen that clip too on Twitter, and like that just made me just lose it. Like I cried, like after that whole concert, like I just lost it. I was sobbing. I was like crying. Oh my God. I was like, so like I lost it. But yeah, it was hard for him in the beginning. Like he was not getting loved or appreciated like that. So like everybody just singing his songs, like I was like holding back tears. I was trying to get this thing together so I could enjoy the rest of the concert. But yeah, man, and the band, oh my God, that band was amazing. Oh, the band. If y'all don't snag this band for the next tour, I swear to God, Hive, if y'all don't hire this band for the next tour, I swear I'm writing letters. Y'all better hire this band, because if BTS want their lives or their music to go to the next level, concert-wise, get this band. Band is everything. This band was everything. When they done the Blue Side, soon as Blue Side came on, and they soon as Blue Side came on, and I was hearing the band play, and I said, yes, Jesus, yes, please hire this band. Somebody come hire this band for the BTS tours, because this is what we need. This is exactly what we need. That band was great. I really enjoyed it. Look, that band had me hyped. I was standing up in my living room, jumping, yelling like I was at the concert. Girl, I was hot. I was sweating. Chow out of breath. Cause when Hang Sang came on, that's it. I lost it. When that came on, oh my God. And Daydream, I was up and dancing. And Ego, I was up and dancing. I was getting sweaty. I was yelling. I was acting like I was at I know my neighbors was like, that's the most we heard from this girl in these apartments. But yeah. Well, I was surprised that he was able to pull it off, because he's well known. His stamina isn't great. Oh, it is known as stamina isn't. Girl, I seen him huffing and puffing. I was like, whew, I don't know how you gonna do this, Jay, but hey, we just gonna keep going through this. Especially at the end of the whole second half when he was doing the dances. And he was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm like, it looked like you about to pass. It does look like you about to die and pass out. Lord. Yes, that band was fire. Band was fire. My only complaint was that Hobie didn't sing Blue Side, and Jimin had the same complaint. Man, I know I was disappointed that like Blue Side didn't even last that long. I thought he was gonna go through the whole thing, but he didn't, and it was just cut short. And I was like, But at least the band did a good job on it. But dang, I wanted the whole song too, but I guess he couldn't fit that in into the set list because, you know, I think he only had like an hour or two stage time. So yeah, and then somebody else had to go on after him. So I think he wasn't trying to stay on stage like for too long of a time. But yeah, that's that stamina. Yeah, I seen him get tired at the end. I was like, hold on, Obi, hold on, pull through. Because if I was him, I would have like passed out. I would have passed out straight on that stage. I would have said, okay, y'all need to give me more than 5 minutes. Just let me. I thought his English was cute. You could tell he's getting really good at English. I like it. But yeah, man, Hobie showed up and showed out. And like I tweeted, I said, I'm gonna call it. The industry gonna be asking for him. He gonna get way more fans. And that's the thing too, like I was reading through the tweets where local fans were like, yeah, you know, I never really heard of him or whatever, and I just wanted to come to the stage and see what the hype was. And they were like, dang, this dude got bops. Wait, he got songs. Wait, I'm gonna have to check him out. Like, he really left with some fans that night. He left with some fans, but yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, he gonna have way more fans, and his next solo is gonna be big because this garnered him a lot of attention. So I'm calling it. They coming for Hope. Coming for my mans. But yeah, I just wanted to, y'all know I was going to spaz about Hobie. Y'all know I was going to spaz. Man, I was hyped. Y'all don't even know. I was like so hyped after the concert, and then like all of a sudden, burst into sobbing tears. Like I was bipolar or something. I'm sobbing. I'm in tears. I'm like, oh my God, he did so good. And then I ended up missing. Yeah, I did end up missing some of the V Live. I caught it like at the end because I didn't know he was gonna go on V Live because he looked so tired. I didn't even think he was gonna had enough energy to do V Live. And then he was saying like how, you know, he was so down and Jimin was his light, and that he was having problems with eating and sleeping. And I was like, that's probably what happened with the stamina, because you ain't eating and sleeping. Like, that's probably why he lost energy. You ain't got the nutrients to help you to get you through. So, but yeah, and then like when he was saying that, I was thinking, I was like, thank God Jimin went to support him, because I really feel like maybe he wouldn't have pulled through without Jimin there to like really support him and like, you know, make him relax. I'm happy that he didn't really have to do that utterly alone and Jimin was there. I was like, oh my God, everybody needs a friend like Jimin. Everybody really does. Because Jimin really flew all that way to like support him. So I was just thinking like, thank God he went. Thank God like he went. But man, I'm just so proud of you, J-Hope. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just so proud of you. I still went back and like watched that concert a second time. He's just so good. He was so good. Everybody was surprised like how good he was. I was like, I'm not surprised. I knew he could do it. Like, that's why I was so hyped. Like, I knew he was going to do it. But, you know, everybody don't really know J-Hope like that or his music like that. Like I said, he's not the most popular member, so I'm happy. I'm happy he showed everybody what he got. So, yeah. What? You've been worried about him because he lost a lot of weight? Yeah, I seen he lost a lot of weight. Sure. Yeah, I seen he lost a lot of weight too. And I think that was from worrying and the stress and the anxiety of putting the show together, because I think he really put a lot of pressure on himself with this show. And I think he like really put, he was really worried about putting on a really good show all by himself. Like, that's a lot of pressure And I think people don't understand it until like you're actually the one being put in that situation and doing it. Cause like to think about, you have to put the whole set together and make sure you're entertaining here and you're not lagging on parts and you're not, it's a lot. Like even for me doing this show, it's a bit of pressure because like I'm focused too on making sure people who's watching is having a good time, and I'm not like going too long on things, or if this isn't entertaining enough, or should I just omit this, or like even I feel that pressure too, even on my show. So I could kind of get an inkling of an idea of like what J-Hope, you know, goes through in his mind when he was putting this whole thing together and have to be in the forefront of people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right, but still, I'm so proud of him. Oh my God, why am I leaving out this part? Becky G, we got Becky G. y'all came in my inbox during Permission to Dance, wanted me to do 15,000 readings on Becky G. Becky G ain't even came to the concert and performed not one thing. And then finally, Becky G performs at Lollapalooza, and my inbox is dry. It's empty. I'm so happy he finally reunited with Becky. And I know she was happy too, but I really wanted this. I really wanted this performance of Chicken Noodle Soup with her. And I'm so happy, like, he brought her out on a stage. So I'm happy they got that whole reunion. When she came out, I was yelling, finally! I love their chemistry too. I hope that they do, I hope they do another collab in the future. I really do. I don't know if they're gonna have time, because you know these boys is busy and in military stuff and all kinds of stuff. So I hope that they have time to do it before all that stuff. But I don't think they might not get around to it. But yeah. All right. Let me move on to my TXT reading. Let me move on to TXT. All right. So TXT, I'm going to let y'all know this right here, right now. I don't follow them. I do not follow them hardcore like that. So that means I don't know every member name precisely. So please don't think I'm a know every member name. I'm not gonna know every member name. What you said, Hobie might get into the Latin music. I hope he do get into Latin music. He would be good on that. But yeah, so please don't expect me to know every single TXT member. I don't. They cute. I had already called out a member that was gonna grow up and snatch you girls. So that part. All right, so let's get into my TXT live reading. My first. They are cute. I think they look. Y'all ain't gonna have me out here getting in trouble. Y'all ain't gonna have me out here getting in trouble. Okay, because my husband is already MIA. I don't know where he is. Okay, and y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble. I'm already been in trouble for the disrespect segment. Y'all ain't gonna, They cute. We moving on. They cute, they cool. No, one of these members, I ain't gonna name names, with the blue hair, he was trying to get me at Lollapalooza. He was trying to pull me in, and I said no sir, I'm nipping this thing off in a bud. Nope, y'all too young for me. Y'all need to go move on to the other side. Too young. All right. So my first question for them is. What you say? You say he already got me, girl. You might as well just give in. Eugen ain't get me. Eugen ain't, no, Girl, he had me looking a little bit too hard at Lollapalooza. I was like, okay. I'm going back up on off this right here. I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to walk back slowly. They ain't going to catch me out here like this. Look, just because I like a few of y'all songs don't mean that y'all need to snatch me out here like this. Nope. All right, my first question is going to be, what is the group dynamic? It is the group's dynamic. What's going on? They look like they get along pretty well. Like I said, I don't really watch them that much, so, but from certain things I've seen and watched them on certain variety shows, like I had seen their interview with Jessie, and they look like they get along pretty well. What girl? Come to the dark side. Child, I am married to June Jungkook. I don't have time. Okay, they look like they had a bit of a rough start too. I think it probably had to do with age. But they look like they had pretty much like almost like Stray Kids, kind of had like a bit of a rough start. But they worked through their stuff because I have the full New Beginning. And then they worked through their stuff. Seven of Pentacles. I think they decided to work as a team and begin to grow together. Ace of Pentacles, getting more opportunities, and then King of Wands. Somebody in this group got some fiery energy. I'm feeling as though like some members are worried about the attitudes of other members a little bit and how it could affect their success. So for the most part, I feel like they get along, but then also they kind of worry about their attitudes towards each other and towards the group itself. And they worry about how it might affect their success, their dynamic. I don't have no real like close cards, so let me see what I'm gonna get out this deck. Who, Lord, she is really Samra. She is really trying to get me up on these TXT members. She is trying to ship these TXT members to me. Who, Kai? Kai is the one with the baggy gray shirt. Girl, get away from me, Satan. I rebuke it. He had me looking at him too. No, I gotta go. No. Oh, those two popped out. Hold on. It's a dynamic of TXT. It's a dynamic of TXT. I'm not looking at Samra stuff no more. I'm not looking at her in the comments no more. Some abundance, patience. So I feel like this group has to have like a lot of patience with each other, right? Because I really feel like some members are a little bit more fiery or sassy than other like even-tempered kind of mellow members. So I feel like their dynamic is kind of like a balancing act, kind of like trying to get along and not tip things like too extreme. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what their dynamic is. Yeah, that's all I'm really picking up on. It's like some members are a little bit fiery than other members, and they kind of worry about that sometimes, but then they all get along pretty well. Like, I don't see no big fight cards. Yeah, I didn't get a big fight card. They all get along pretty well. I don't see no big fight card. So, yeah, if they know how to kind of balance their personalities out, they could, you know, for the long term, be pretty stable group, you know. But they're still young, so, you know, they'll figure it out. What? Laura Samira is trying to give me all. She trying to sell these members to me. Oh, she trying to sell these members. What? It's not your fault that I was held captive by the stage presence, girl. Leave me alone. That makes sense. They discuss a lot with one another. And Subin is the Sagittarius. Wow, I would have never guessed that Subin was a Sagittarius. He seemed like the chill, mellow one in the group. I don't know, man. And this is the only reason why I know Sobin is because girl Jessie was trying to snatch him on that stage at one time. Y'all remember when Jessie was trying to snatch him at the music show? I said, girl, somebody save him. Somebody save him and get him. So yeah, so my next question is, how well does this group get along? So let's see, how well does the group get along in general? Like I said, they pulled through some kind of recent tough time. They're still figuring out dynamics too. They're still kind of figuring out how to dynamics and how to deal with each other. Oh Lord, there's a lot of fire in this group. A lot of fire. Wands keep coming out on them. Is it because of the two Leos and the Sagittarius? Is that why the fire is coming out? See. All right, so I feel like envy came. Okay, so that's good. Envy's in reverse, so that means they don't have too much envy in this in their group. So not too many members are envious of each other. So okay, so this is pretty much what I'm getting. Like I said, they kind of went through a hard time, whatever. They get along together. They generally get along with each other. But I'm feeling like they kind of look at each other more as a business, because I'm getting like contracts, waiting to like perform or waiting to show talent, things like that. So, and I'm getting a victory card in abundance. So I feel like they, even though they might get along and they're trying to figure out ways to get along with each other and, you know, be a group and be close, I feel like they still look at each other kind of like, you know, just as business. Like, you know, they're just members, they're a part of a group, it's business. So I still feel like they have that kind of dynamic playing into their relationships with each other. So I would say they're close, but not that close. Yeah. They got that little coworker thing going on. They just look at each other as coworkers. But it's sort of getting into an area where it's starting to become a little bit more personal to them. Then because starting out, no, they didn't get along too well, and they were trying to figure out how to get along with each other. So now I think they're kind of figuring it out, but they're still looking at each other as coworkers. So that's what I'm feeling with them, the dynamic and how they're like getting along with each other right now is that. So I hope in the future they get closer. But I think BTS spoiled us. I'm just gonna say, I think BTS has spoiled us. I think BTS has made us set a standard in our mind where we feel like every single group has to be a friendship, because before BTS and K-pop, that really was never a requirement. It was never a requirement for all the groups to get along and have this brotherhood or whatever. You know, we were just like, hey, you know what? They're a group. They're in here together. They're dancing. They're singing. We, you know, putting on a good stage. They got good music. You know, we're here. We're signed up. We're fans. You know what I'm saying? And then on variety shows, they get along pretty well. They play games. They're hilarious. That's it. You know? I feel like it's like unrealistic to put that on every group, because you gotta understand, like, these groups are coming from different walks of life and areas and been, you know, grew up in different ways and everything. And it's like, just to put all those people together on top of each other who never lived with each other before and trying to figure out how they're gonna all get along on top of being in the public eye and being under the spotlight, like, it's a lot. And in my mind, I don't have that standard of like, you know, every group gotta look like they get along and they brothers and they gotta have a brotherhood. Like, no, like BTS really is the exception to the real standard of K-pop and groups. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the exception. You know, we lucked out, and Hyde lucked out with putting a group of guys together that really get along and really genuinely like each other and really, you know, love each other. Luck was on their side. That is not the standard of every single other K-pop boy group. It's really not. Half of these groups don't get along in the background. Half of them be fighting. They be fighting and they come on camera and they fake like they're best buddies for life. Some of these groups, they don't like some of these people in groups don't like each other, never have and never will. But when this camera cut on and they get in these variety shows, they're gonna act like they best friends for life. Some groups be honest and be like, they don't get along. Like Shiny was very honest. Like, we fight like cats and dogs. But as we matured, and as we went on with our careers, we found a way to get along. We started liking each other. You know, and I just feel like people feel like, oh, they can't get into groups unless, oh, it's a brotherhood. And I'm like, that's a real unrealistic standard, because everybody's not going to get along. It's unrealistic. Everybody don't get along. So I want to get into, how did this group, how do they feel after performing at Lollapalooza? I honestly think it took years for BTS to get that kind of relationship they have. It did. They did say that. They said it like took them a few years to figure out, you know, how to get along with each other. They did say they used to fight. Heck, when you hear the stories from back in the day, they be laughing about it. Oh, remember when Sugar had threw that slipper at RM face? But you thought what that was like Sugar being funny? No, Sugar was pissed at RM. They used to fight. It did. It took them to get like that. Like, not only that, just even other groups fought. Like Shiny said, they fought in a restaurant. They tore Shiny tore a restaurant up. I'm just saying, y'all, like, all these groups don't get along. We shouldn't press them for that. Just let them entertain us and just go sit down. Like, I don't get this whole thing, like, everybody has to have a brotherhood. Let's see how they felt after performing at Lollapalooza. Okay, they felt hopeful. Wow, this brought them closer together. Something happened after this stage that was a bit heartbreaking to them. I don't know what it was. Felt hopeful, that brought them back together, but something made them feel constrained. Oh, maybe they felt like they didn't, hold on, let me pull some more cards. Maybe they felt like they didn't perform as good. I think they, in their minds, they felt like they could have done better, that they didn't perform as great as they wanted to, which is sad because they did such a good job. Yeah, because I got the double card. So yeah, they felt like they didn't perform, I guess how they wanted to or whatever. Or they kind of beat themselves up about that. But I think they did such a good job. And then too, I think it kind of brought them together in a way to where maybe some members kind of felt like, I'm just, I think it goes back, like, wait, hold on, let me get my words together. Because I'm kind of getting a lot of messages at once. So I think it goes back to like, members realizing that them looking at this whole thing, this whole situation in themselves as co-workers isn't really working for them, right? I think they're starting to realize that, because I think they're starting to feel like we could have done a way better job if we got along better, or if we really started looking at each other in a more positive family light, then we could have really pulled together and really could have killed it. But I think that was one of the things that kind of went through in their mind. What else? How else did they feel? Two, I think they felt like their talent wasn't enough, or what they could do wasn't enough. Like they wanted to bring more to the stage. And this really left them, because I got the Ace of Wands, this really left them like feeling very ambitious, like to do more and to like be better and to like, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the same cards in this deck too. So yeah, I think that's how they felt. I think that they weren't 100% satisfied with their stage, but at the same time they were kind of brought them closer together. And then they just felt like they just could have did more and done more. They feel like they're lacking in some areas, which Not the self-doubt. I'm gonna need y'all to stop. But not the girl. They was fighting at the restaurant. But even they can't force a relationship with each other. No, it's gonna grow over time. It's gonna grow over time. It might get better over time. You know, everybody's still young, still changing. But yeah, they felt like good, but could have done better. They feel like they're lacking in a lot of things. I don't really like watching them perform. I don't think that they're lacking a lot in things. The only problem I see with them performance-wise is that they are so concentrated on getting each and every dance move right and like being in formation correctly that I feel like it takes away them looking like they enjoy themselves on stage. I think that's the problem with them. Like, they're so concentrated on getting the 1, the 2, the 3, the that. Like, they won't just relax and just get into the groove of the dance and look like they're having fun. And like, you know, when they have to come up for their part to, you know, to do their part and look in the camera and do their singing part, it just feels so choreographed to where it's like robotic almost. Like, okay, I got to do this, sing that. Okay, let me hurry up, go back to my place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if they just can just relax and just enjoy it a little bit more. That's the only problem I see with them. But I know like they're not relaxing and enjoying it more because they're still in that rookie mindset where they feel like everything got to be perfect to the T. And like that, you know what, that's what separates them from NewJeans. Like, NewJeans look like they're enjoying themselves and everything, but TXT doesn't particularly look like they're really enjoying themselves on stage. It's as if they're looking as though they got to get every single little thing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, every dance got to be on point. And it looks a little robotic at times. But the vocals is there. Like, the stage presence is there. I just want them to just relax like it's there, you know? But my next question is, how will the success look for them after Lollapalooza? So how will success look like for them? Will they be more successful? Like, what's this gonna look like for them after? What you said, they got time because they're young? Yeah, they got time to really develop themselves and relax a little bit. Cause you know, right now when you're young, and plus like they only been in the game for a few years, yeah, they're still focused on being perfect. And that, like, that's what separates rookies from vets. The vets, they know they pro, they relax, they know how to handle the stage, they know how to handle the situation, they're confident, they know, right? But when you're still looking at the young rookies into mid, they're still concentrated on being perfect, and they still got their self-doubt, they're not confident in themselves, they're still hoping that the stage get pulled off right, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, NewJeans are children performing in school dance. It's always exciting. That's just my take on the girls. Yeah, but not all rookie girl groups come out as relaxed looking as them. A lot of the rookie girl groups that I see that come out, they're still stiff. They're still worried if they're going to do this right. And they're, you know what I'm saying? They still got that pressure on them. Okay, I don't see no big success cards for them. It looks as though some part of their success is going to come to some sort of a standstill. Yeah, this is interesting. Wow, I thought they were going to really have big success after this, like. I think the standstill is going to be the company trying to fight and decide where they're going to go next with TXT, like what to do with them. I feel like they don't know what to do with TXT. Hold on. Yeah, because like I got that fight card in the back, so I think like they don't know what they gonna do with this group, yo. Yeah. Ooh, a storm is brewing. Oh, I know what's about to happen, yo. So I got storm is brewing, and then I got the appreciation card. So this is what I'm thinking is happening in the back. I think TXT is feeling like they're not appreciated enough and they're not getting, enough opportunities. And I think they're going to have a sit-down talk with Hybe in the back about that. And everything is going to kind of come to a halt because they're going to go back and forth on this for a minute. And they look like it's going to be a conversation with a manager, but it's a female manager of sorts. Whoever is over TXT, who's a female, that's who they gonna be talking to. But yeah, it's gonna be a fight in the back. I got 2 fight cards and a storm warning. Yeah, that's what I think is about to take a hold because of what this fight is going to be about. And it's going to be about them feeling underappreciated in the company, and the company not investing in them as much. That's how they're going to feel. What you say, girl? Because they under a certain group shadow, and that company had me side-eye them constantly with the way TXT is managed. But TXT is right, because they had a tour and those concerts were extremely small. I feel like they want to treat TXT like BTS like did starting out, but I'm like, okay, y'all can't do that because now BTS has opened up the gates for more fans to have, for more people to have attention to K-pop. So you come out with TXT, they're going to garner much more fans than BTS did in their day because K-pop wasn't that popular. So y'all can't be giving them the BTS beginning treatment. I've been side-eyeing Hybe on that too, because I'm like, y'all can't keep on treating them like they debut BTS. Like they're not. They don't have the fan size like that to be at these small concerts and venues and stuff. Yeah, they do. They have a lot of fans. Child. But yeah, it's gonna come to a halt. And then too, I think they seen at that concert like how much fans they had, and I think that's what's awakened the sleeping dragon now. I think that's where they're about to stand up for themselves and start talking now. So yeah, that could have been too. One of them cards was trying to represent was that too. Was them probably talking amongst themselves. saying like, you know, hey guys, we actually got fans out here, but they ain't trying to give us the venues we deserve. Because that Lollapalooza stage, I know that was like the biggest stage they ever been on, and I could tell because like their formations was a slight bit off, but and I could tell they wasn't used to performing like that. But I was just so happy like they were performing on a big stage because I knew that's what they wanted. My next question is, do they like their musical direction? Yeah, hopefully they will come out successful in the storm. So I'll ask that like at the end for the future stuff. So, do they like their musical direction? You love my hair? Thank you. I like your name. Bish, you thought. Okay, do they like their musical direction? Girl, I forgot I had my own K-pop cards. I don't see a lot of happy cards for like loving their musical direction. Oh man. TXT going through it, y'all. TXT going through it. Hold on, because K-pop cards gonna tell me the real tea. What they said, they're unsatisfied because Taehyung complained about how they took none of his music into considering the most recent album, but he claimed he understood. Oh, they doing them like BTS. Oh my God. Why can't they have their songs? And I bet you it sound 10 times better than what their production house have. All right, so I do get wow, when you said that, the card, this member wants creative freedom, popped out. So they do want their own creative freedom. I don't really think they really like their musical direction that much. I'm just not gonna, they're just doing it just because, you know, company's sake, it's their job. They gotta do what they gotta do. They are practicing for a comeback and they are recording new music. So that could also be one of the fights in the back, is the new music. Oh, there is one member in this group suffering from an injury. And this group is not confident in their talent. Yeah, well, we got those cards. The members not confident in their talent. We got those cards from how they felt after Lollapalooza. So yeah. I don't think they like it too much. I think they want creative freedom to do their own thing and their own concept of what they want to do. I don't understand why they won't just do that. Whew, y'all gonna have to fight TXT. Y'all gonna have to fight for y'all life in the back. Y'all gonna have to fight for y'all life in the back, TXT. I'm gonna pray for y'all. We're gonna hold candlelight visuals. Pray for TXT. You're guessing what? You guessing it's the company's image? Yeah, I guess the company's trying to keep a certain image. I don't know. Does Hype have a clear direction of this group? Yeah, does Hype have a clear direction with this group? Do they know what they even doing with this group? Alright, so let's see. No, child, they don't have no clear direction with this group. The only direction they seem to have with the group is like they just want to utilize their talent. That's it. They just want to utilize their talent. They don't have no clear direction of where they want to take this group, what the image they want this group to have. I'm really starting to feel as though after TXT got out of like that cute boy stage, they didn't really know what to do with them or where to take them, right? Yeah, I feel like after they got out that cute little boy stage, they didn't know where to take them anymore. They didn't know what to do anymore with them. And they just lost their direction. They lost their focus. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, I got 7 of Cups. They don't know. They don't know. They trying to get something up. They trying to get something back up, but they don't even know. Why is my cards all over the place? Because like it want to give me reversals, but I don't read reversals. I'm not reading reversals tonight. I don't need to get this thing together, cards. What, you called it again? Man, I'd just be lost in the sauce. But yeah, I felt like they just lost the total direction, and they're trying to figure out what is suitable for them, you know, now that they're becoming men, and they're trying to figure out what's suitable for them. I mean, like you could guess they don't know the direction because like their songs, like they'll go from hip hop, hardcore hip hop, rap, all to pop, and then go all the way to rock. And then they had a little disco thing, and then it went all the way over to something else. I'm like, what are these boys trying to do? What are their style? What are they standing for? Like, and like they're going into dangerous territory with that, because like if you don't have like a certain thing where you know what your group stands for, what's the sound of your group, you know, what are like your lane of your group, it's not gonna survive. Like that's the thing too about like the third and second generation. They had a whole concept and whole sound down about their group. They knew what their group was, they knew what it was for, they knew, you know what I'm saying? Like a great example, Vicks. Vicks knew that, hey, we're gonna come out here and be that emo boy group. We're gonna do these themes, and we're just gonna transfer ourselves into a whole concept group. We're gonna take on each concept and we're gonna just knock it out the box. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep our music sounding this certain way, right? Like they kept they knew, but like with TXT, it just looks like it's all over the place. Like they don't even know. And that's why you need to let your members make their own music, and you need to let them release their music, because the music is going to give them their identity. Why is this hard? Why? Like, because people just get so greedy in the back. People is getting too greedy in the back. All right, so after Hive not having a clear direction, we're going to get into how does the group feel about Hive and the staff? How does the group feel about Hive and the staff? Because we're gonna get this tea, because we already know there's a storm brewing in the back. So how does the group feel about Hive and the staff in the back handling them? What good boy gone bad was a weird and awkward low key. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. They don't know. Staff, let's see. Let me see. I would say right off the bat, I feel like TXT feels like they didn't get a lot of the things that they were promised. It feels as though Hive hyped them up and say, hey, if you do this, this, and this, then, you know, if you do this, if you stay passionate, if you do all these things, then we're going to let you do X, Y, and Z, right? But they didn't deliver on what they said. They feel like Hive is blocking their door to money. It's a man. Oh. Girl, I got the storm warning card again. Dang, boy. Oof. So yeah, they do feel like Hive. Like I said, they promised some things, they didn't give them. Block their door, block some of their opportunities, right? Then I feel as though somebody in Hive or something made them feel very insecure or scared to kind of step out of their comfort zone a little bit. Or I would say they kind of feel trapped, or they feel caged in, as you said, Samara, how they complaining about, you know, certain things and feeling like they don't have that creative freedom, or, you know, so they're feeling like that too. They're kind of feeling trapped. They're kind of feeling like, you know, they don't have no creative control. They can't express themselves. They're going to be voicing this in the near future. And they're going to be talking about, you know, having that creative freedom to something, you know, like, hey, you guys promised us all of this, but now we're not getting it. So what's up? I got the death card at the end. I got the Hierophant that represents Hive, and then I got death and rebirth. So I think that TXT is going to try to stand up and fight for themselves, and there is definitely going to be a back and forth between the two. It's going to, you know, and that's like, I hate that this is happening on such a high point, because they can really capitalize off of that Lollapalooza festival, but they're not. They're going to sit and be petty and make these boys fight in the background. Yeah. They are going to make these boys fight. Let me see. Yeah, I keep on feeling and hearing like stifled, like they feel like it's stifling. They feel like Hybe is stifling. Hold on, sorry, I was trying to shuffle my Kpop cards. Yeah, they feel like Hybe is not allowing them to have confidence. The creative freedom thing comes back out. Wow, I got the group does not like their staff card. So they probably don't like their staff too much, or somebody on the staff team, they do not like them too much. Dang, and I got the Tower card. Okay, so I just feel like they don't trust Hybe. They don't trust these staff members. They felt like they got promised a lot of things. Hybe is not delivering. They feel stifled. They feel like they don't have that creative freedom in Hybe like they want, you know. And they're tired of it, and they're about to talk. They're about to like let them know how they feel. And we are going to see. Yeah, they are feeling restricted. That's the word. That's the word I was trying to look for. Restricted. That's what they feel. They feel stifled and restricted. That's how they feel about Hybe. They feel like Hybe is restricting and stifling them. What you trying to fly down, Sammer? What you trying to fly down to Hybe and do? You trying to burn down Hybe? She said, if y'all do my TXT boys right, we burning everything down. You gonna play J-Hope Arson while you burning everything down? Oh my gosh. She said, don't worry about all that. She gonna bring a whole big old boombox and playing J-Hope Burn. Why she committing arson on the Hybe building? Lord. Just make sure BTS is out the building when you committing these acts. Just make sure they out. Oh Lord. Okay, so how is Hybe really treating them? Oh, let's see. What's the tea? How is Hybe really treating TXT? Because we got their side of how they felt about Hybe. So let's see what is the real like truth. How is Hybe really treating them. Well, BTS barely go to the building unless it's for business. Just make sure my baby is out the building. But honestly, I do have a building that I would really like for you to swoop by and burn down. And this is a building that I've been trying to get burnt down for years. Okay, I need you to just stop by YG building real quick, torch it down. Okay, girl. And then swing on over to Hive, okay, and do whatever you gotta do. But yeah, make sure you hit that YG building first, and then I mean, do you need funds to get the equipment? I mean, me and Pear's been trying to summon the Game of Thrones dragons down to swoop into the YG building. So we can just burn it down all in one, okay? We can just get the dragons. We can get it going, okay? So I mean, you need funds. You need funds to get this going. What kind of funds you need? You need equipment. What kind of equipment you need? We've been trying to burn down the YG building for years. Huh? Anything you can give. You need a torch. You need a torch. Look, I sure have been trying to burn down the YG building since 21. Since 20, yeah. Girl, Hive getting on my nerves. So basically, Hive is not gonna put too much into TXT because they felt like everything that they've done has pretty much come full circle because I got the world card. So they feel like they've done everything they could for TXT. They feel like everything's come full circle. They feel like TXT can pretty much talent-wise stand on their own. I think they feel like, okay, we are done developing you guys. Like you're good, right? And then at the end of that, I got the devil card. So like they know, like they ain't treating these dudes seriously, and they know like they're not gonna put a lot into them, and that like that's why I was looking like that. Yeah, they feel like they don't need to handhold them or babysit them anymore. They feel like as though, okay, you know what, you guys are on your own. We put everything we could into y'all, so it's time for y'all to handle the rest. Pretty much. That's how they're feeling. And I think that's where TXT starts feeling like they're getting neglected. Ain't this a bit? Let's see. Get some more cards. And you know what? That kind of makes sense because like they didn't have no like razzle dazzle like set on stage for their Lollapalooza thing. Like they didn't even give them like a nice set stage. Like they would if it was BTS, you know, like if they would have been done right in the beginning, they wouldn't have need more assistance. Y'all still have to give them proper venues. They still need resources, child. Yo, and there's something about this too. It comes down to the money. Because I think Hybe feels as though TXT ain't making them as much money as other groups. So they're watching money too. Two, there's also that Hybe is trying to Hybe is trying to create like a strategy to get them to be more successful, right? So they're trying to have they have like this strategy in place, but Hybe want TXT to have more patience with them, but yeah, it's like it's really weird. It's like they're trying to get a strategy and a plan in place, trying to have the patience to, you know, execute that strategy, but at the same time, like, y'all don't want to give them full support that they really need. Like, at the same time, y'all don't want to give them support. Y'all just want to just give them. You're feeling like you're giving them enough, but you're really not. Hybe feels like they're giving them enough. They don't want to babysit them no more. They don't want to give them all this stuff anymore. Then on top of that, they sit up here watching their money, saying, "Oh, well, y'all ain't really selling like that. So why you need X, Y, and Z?" Like they don't want to put the money into them because of that, because they're not making that big return. So on top of that, they're trying to create something to where they can get their big return. But I don't understand how they think they're going to get the big return if you don't want to put anything into the group. Like, it's just not making sense. That's why I look clueless when I first was pulling the cards, because I'm just like, it's not making, y'all logic not making sense over there at Hybe. How you want the group to do numbers, but you don't want to put anything in the group. And two, I think that Hybe felt like in the beginning they were putting everything into the group, and maybe the group wasn't making as much as numbers. They sold over 1 million. How much in millions though? Because we keep saying millions, like, oh, 1 million something. But then when you compare it to the next group, they got 12 million. The next group got 13 mil. So how many in millions were they really selling? Yeah, every potential project goes through Hybe, and y'all still have to go through. Yeah, that still has to go through y'all. So. Yeah. So like how many millions are they actually, like what are the numbers for them? How okay, how successful do they want them to be? Because if they smart, they'll try to get them to be as successful or close to successful as BTS. So when BTS got to go to this military or whatever they're gonna do, that's not their only cash cow. Child, I'm getting frustrated with this whole. I'm getting so frustrated. I don't like when groups are treated like this. I get so frustrated. All right. So my other question is, What are the things that TXT wants to approve on? So they sold 1 million something, but they put Eugene. Yeah, I gotta look at the numbers on TXT and see. All right, so what are the things that TXT would like to approve on? Let's see, what are the things TXT would like to approve on? You know what, matter of fact, can y'all give TXT to me? I'll be TXT creative director. I know exactly where to go with this. I know exactly where to go with all of this. I do. I know exactly where to go with this. Where's this TV? Yeah, just, you know, hi, y'all got a spot for another creative director? Can I get my own separate company through y'all, and then I can have my own artist, and then I'm gonna steal TXT from y'all real quick. I'm gonna steal TXT. I'm gonna steal them boys. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so what does TXT feel like they gonna approve upon? I'm not gonna give them the thought direction. I swear. I wasn't gonna give them the thought direction. Samra, dang. You don't got no faith in me? You ain't got no faith. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this reading, and then I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm gonna take TXT. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm gonna take TXT, because that was not my first thought. Dang. I really feel like they would like to approve upon like putting more emotion and passion into what they do, like, you know, conveying emotion more. I think that they feel like they have problems with conveying emotions through what they do. I think they feel like they have a problem with that. Also, emotions. I really feel like they want to work more on their stage presence. I really feel like they wish they had more opportunities to take classes and stuff, like on dancing, stage presence, acting, singing, because they do look at a lot where they lack, where they wish they were better. They wish that they had a better mindset towards performance and stage. Yeah, they really wish that they, because I got this third eye card again. It's something with thoughts. They wish that they had a better mindset when it came to performing. I think too, what they really are asking for is like they wish they had more maturity or more experience, I should say. They wish that they had more experience with things so they knew how to, like, you know, really work a crowd and work the audience, because they feel so inexperienced. Oh yeah, they look at their faults critically, like, all the time. King of Swords, yeah. Yeah, they wish that they were more mentally mature to deal with certain things and do things better. Like, they really wish that they had that, but they know that they don't, and they wish that they could take, like, more classes and improve upon things. But I'm getting a lot of like really wanting to convey their emotions through dance or through acting or whatever, and they feel like they're kind of stunted on that part. What? Taehyun out here singing Bambi, so I assume thought, slow R&B thought songs. Man, my mind wasn't there. Okay, so this is what I would do, right? Because I really want to make them a cross between Shiny and Vix. Okay, follow me now. Okay, all right. So I want to make them a cross between the two, right? Because I feel like they do concepts very well. All right, that rock concept that they do, I feel like that is very well done. All right, so I want you see where I'm going with this? Okay, so I want to put a little flavor of the Shiny in them, because, you know, Shiny has that sharp precision kind of like dance, and like they don't never miss, and like they're like on point, right? But I know, like, vocal wise, they still got some things, some stuff to do. And I know that Vix isn't, well, I can't say Vix ain't strong vocal wise because they got Leo, so we'll develop it, because you know, if they under me, they taking singing lessons every day. Hey, look, you gonna perfect this singing lesson right here. We gonna make sure your vocals can reach them notes properly. Look, but I'm just saying, like, style wise and concept wise, I kind of want to cross them in between each other, where they can flawlessly do a concept, but how Shiny does concepts, where it's like a little twist to it, a little odd, but then they have their own distinct style. You know what I'm saying? They have their own thing that we know is like them, and that's like kind of like where I want to like make them a cross in between, right? On top of, I used to like when TXT used to do like them cinematic like film things, so we gonna bring back the cinematics, and they ain't gonna be aimlessly walking around anything. We're gonna be telling like some real stories, okay? Oh, you feel like Taehyun is straining the vocal cords? See, we ain't gonna have that, because I'm paying for vocal lessons. We ain't gonna have to strain. I'm paying for vocal lessons. He gonna be on hot tea and honey. Like, what is we doing out here? I'm telling you, I know where to take this group. I know exactly where to take this group, okay? Will we do a little bit of thought stuff? Of course, we're going to mix some of the thought stuff in there. We're going to do a little bit of thought, because the one in the blue hair, he looked like he really trying to be a thought, like he dying for the thought to come out, but he trying to control the thought. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hook them up on concepts. we gonna have a little look. We gonna have a little bit of thought in there for the girls. You know, y'all. I know what y'all like now. I have this down to a science. I know what this is. Okay. Lord. All right. Let me stop. All right. And then what I'm gonna do too, so really like get them out there and like get them noticed, I'm putting them on Kingdom straight up. They either gonna be on Kingdom or Road to Kingdom. I'm putting them on Kingdom straight up. Like we trying to really, you know, get their talents out there. See, I know how to work it. Look. Hire me. Y'all know where to take TXT. I know where to take TXT. What you talking about? You don't know about that. They gotta go on Kingdom for exposure. It don't matter. Look, we already know they're not gonna win when they get on Kingdom. We know they're not gonna win, but bottom line, Kingdom gives more fans. Kingdom gives you more fans and more recognition if you win or not. And you know, Samra, you know that. Come on now, you know that. SF9 didn't win, but hey, that next comeback, they was supported. They going on Kingdom. All right, so my last question while I'm lollygagging and playing around. My last question is going to be what Mnet at Mama Girl. God doggone. Mnet has screwed over so many people. That's not even funny. So let's get into my last question of what is going to happen for TXT in the future, and then we're going to get into free talk. We're going to get into free talk, but let me get this future out the way, because I want to know in the future, are they going to be closer together as a group, or are they going to get over that limitation, that relationship limitation? Okay, so it seems like in the future the relationship is going to be stronger. It's going to be, because I got the strength card, so it's going in a good direction. I got the Wheel of Fortune, so yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is upright, so it's going in a good direction. It's really going. Some members are still going to be a little bit guarded with each other, but it's really still going in a good direction. Yeah. They still, yeah, it still might not be solid, but it's still rolling into a better direction where all of them are gonna get along. Yeah. So it's still rolling into a good direction, which is good. So the future of, I want to know, what is the future gonna be of that fight with Hive? Like where is that gonna lead to? Like what is the outcome of that? Future. Okay. The outcome of that argument is gonna go into something really, really good. I think that Hive is gonna take a step back and look at themselves and really treat them differently and go a different path. I really feel like, yeah, Hive is really gonna step up and try to really support them. Yeah. I got Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Hive is really going to step up and really start supporting them and really get the momentum going with them. So, yeah, I think that them standing up for themselves and fighting is really going to be a good outcome for them. So that's good to know. So we already know in the future that they are getting ready for another comeback. They're practicing for another comeback. Let me see my K-pop cards. Let me see what else they wanted to say about the future. What's happening with TXT in the future? With the Hive building, is gonna stay intact for now. Let's see. All right, so let me see, what's the future gonna hold? I hope that whoever this member is in this group that's suffering with injuries heal. There's a member in this group that does not like the choreo. It seems like even though this group in the future is gonna be recording new music, it seems like the company is still gonna be on the fence if they want to give them a new album or not. Whatever this comeback song is, the group is not gonna like this song and they're not gonna like the choreo. You might see it all over their face. Oh, wow, the company has failed this idol. It's probably talking about Taehyun. Yep. This group does not trust the company. Lord, this member does not like the concept. Yeah, so probably in the future with the comeback, they're not gonna like this concept or the dance. So I guess that's what we're looking forward to. It probably is gonna be some kids bopping. They gonna be like, I was really hoping that they stayed down their rock thing, because they sounded really good singing alternative rock. I was really hoping that they was gonna stay there, but or some mini BTS bull. Yeah, so that's the end of my TXT live reading. So for the future, they're preparing for a comeback. They're not gonna like whatever this comeback is, but hey, they gonna suck it up and do it. So that's the future for them. Well, we're going into the free talk. We're going to the free talk. Rock was so good for them. But then Hype fumbled. Oh, is that what happened? Hype fumbled the bag on that one? Man, they sound really good, like singing rock. Like that's their lane. Like that's one of their lanes. And then I like too when they were like in hip hop, like when they do the hip hop stuff, like that's their lane also. They sound good singing that. So I don't want them to do no mini BTS stuff. Like they deserve to have like their own identity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, look. Let me get TXT real quick. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm gonna do. And just let me have them. Just let me have them for 1 second. For 1 Second, I'm gonna have the whole thing together. I'm gonna have everything together. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't know what's in my mind. One day, watch. One day I'm gonna come on live and I'm gonna have a whole PowerPoint presentation on what their concept should be. And y'all can like get inside my mind. Lord. Are you burning down the high building or not? Actually, you still have a building to burn down. You still have YG to burn down, okay? Like I said, if you need any funds, me and Paris will support you in supplies. Okay, all right. I'm burning YG for you. Don't worry. Good, cause it needs to go. I'm gonna call Big Bang real quick and tell him, look, get GD, let him stay out the building. It's going down. I send you my Cash App. Okay, all right. We're just going to donate a couple of funds so you can, get your fire torches and what you need. Whew. Y'all, like, I have been talking for 2 days straight. I don't know what has been happening. My family's been really chatty lately. I've been on the phone all day yesterday with my family, even to today. I was supposed to be on vocal rest. I was trying to do the Brandy vocal rest and drink the tea that she had told Ray J to go drink, but he wasn't trying to drink it, and then I didn't get the tea either. So like my throat is like raw right now. All that talking I've done. And I had to do the live, so I'm happy like my voice stayed together. But yeah. Look, I had to go on vocal rest. Couldn't. Did anybody see the JK vlog? Y'all seen the JK vlog? I'm mad. I am frustrated with Jungkook right now because he knew that I had wanted to go camping and he had went without me. He was being petty and he had went without me, and I'm just I watched that whole vlog with bitterness. Don't talk to me, JK. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, because you knew that's what I had wanted to do, and then you just did it. I thought it was cute. He's such a foodie. Yo, and then like I was thinking, like, when I was watching him go get snacks, right? I thought like what Jungkook is out there thotting in the woods too. That's crazy. Oh my God. I was watching him get snacks, right? And I thought, wow, like the differences in cultures, because like what he got, I didn't think that was a snack. Like when he was like, oh, we gonna go get snacks, I thought like he was gonna pop out at the gas station, get him like a soda, a couple of bags of chips, right? I thought he was gonna get him a couple of bags of chips, some candy, and he was just gonna sit in the car and eat, right? Because in my mind, in America, that's snacks. But then Korean snacks is like Oh, we gonna get us a cup of some chicken. Okay, we're gonna get us a cup of some fried chicken. Then what he had like this big old potato swirl thing. I'm like, this street food. This ain't no snacks. He got so like this potato swirl thing. He got that. He got some kind of thing with like rice cakes and like small hot dogs with some sauce on it. I was like, this is snack? Like this look like appetizers. This is like street food. Like, how is this? Is that what y'all considering snacks in Korea? Like, he said, we're going to stop to the gas station to get snacks. I'm thinking chips. This dude came out with like appetizers and street food. Oh, all right. Like, why are we eating like this? We eating like this. All right. Like, he towed that up in the front seat. Towed that all the way down. And then we get to the campsite. And he's just so cute. He's so hands-on with everything. What you said, girl? Korean rest areas have like a whole market and food court. Like Buc-ee's. Yo. I went to Buc-ee's. Like, me and my mom went on a road trip to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's in Texas is this huge gas station rest stop for y'all that don't know and y'all like tuning in. For the people who are not from Texas, Buc-ee's is this big gas station where they literally be serving the best barbecue foods and just food period, right? And I had went there, girl. Me and my mom took a road trip down there. We was just trying to get food. I got the barbecue brisket sandwich, okay? They had the churros. They even had 100 different beef jerkies. They had a whole fudge section. They had the cakes. It's huge. It's huge in Buc-ee's. So you telling me all the Korean rest stops is like Buc-ee's? Jesus Christ. Did you have the brisket? You had the brisket sandwich too. Oh my God, that was so good. I had like this apple pie little thing that tasted like apple pie and churros mixed together. It was so good. Oh, Samber, you trying to come to Texas? You trying to get flued out? Samber trying to get flued out to Texas to go to Buc-ee's. Do they have the cleanest restrooms? I never went into Buc-ee's restroom. Okay, because see, I had went during the COVIDs, and I was already kind of like having anxiety because it was like so many people in such a like close thing. But I had my mask on, but I was still like, okay, this is too many people. I'm getting anxiety. So I didn't go into the restroom, but my mom did, and I had to like wait for her. But yeah, I should have asked her, was it clean? Samra, really? You a foodie too out here? You gonna do anything for food? I had wanted those. I was looking at JK get the snacks like low key. I had one of those fried chicken things in a cup, and I was like looking at him, and I was like asking through the TV screen like, hey, can you please get me a cup of the fried chicken over there that don't look spicy? Just give me. I mean, I was asking for my own snacks through the screen. Yes, the restrooms are nice versus the rest area ones. I'm craving the tornado potato he got. I wanted to try that too. That it looked seasoned and it looked good. But you know what really looked good though? When they were grilling that pork belly. Whoo! And when they threw the kimchi on the grill. Have y'all ever had grilled kimchi? Oh, I don't know what that grill does to kimchi, but it like almost transforms the taste of kimchi. It is so good. Like I had that before. I had pork belly and kimchi before, like on the grill. It is so good. And then when they threw that rice in there, I was like, I was just begging for a taste through the screen. I was just like, JK, can you just please get me a bowl of whatever this is right here? I was begging through food. I was begging for food through the screen, y'all. It looked so good. It was so good. Oh man, yo, and then I was really like dying laughing at him when he had whatever that powder was that turned the fire blue, and he was like getting so into it, like he was doing magic or something. I was dying laughing. I was like, can y'all please get this boy away from the fire? Lord. He's a trip. He's a trip. He was funny. I really enjoyed the vlog. I was laughing at him. But that food was, it was looking good. But yeah, I just thought that was funny how Korean snacks and American snacks is like just hold two different meanings. Hold two different meanings to that. When JK Child, he was childish. He was up there looking like he was on Harry Potter or something. He was thinking he was Harry Potter. What, he's a trip? He kept roasting himself in the captions. Was that him writing stuff in the captions? Oh my gosh. Them captions was cracking me up. Captions was like, why is your mouth open? Why are you looking like that? I was like, who is writing these captions? He wrote them for... I was like, who is writing these captions? Oh my gosh. Them captions dead ass was like, why is your face looking like that? I'm like, wait. Oh my gosh, I can't. For him to say he's not fun or entertaining, I'm like, nah, bro. You good. Just be yourself. You fine. Oh my gosh. JK. But I'm still bitter though. I don't understand how he went camping and stuff without me. I'm still bitter. That's okay. That's fine. That's all right. You know what I'm gonna go do for my payback. You know what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go take one of the AT members and we're gonna go shopping together. You think JK is a natural comedian? Yeah, he is. He is naturally funny. He really is naturally funny. But dude, like he can eat, can he? JK can eat. Hold on, got my mic. Okay, but yeah, he can really eat. JK can really put away some food, cause like that whole time that's all he was doing was eating and playing with that fire. But anyways, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before I wrap this thing up? I think for my next main event reading is going to be IVE. It's going to be IVE. And then after that, I think I'm going to, I don't know, maybe take a short break from lives. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, really, to be honest. I'll probably let y'all know for the next live. But yeah, my next live is going to be IVE. But JK do all that working out, he got to eat. This is the thing I can't stand about him though, because as soon as he start eating a lot, he start feeling guilty, and then next thing you know, I gotta go on a diet. Why are you on a diet, sir? You're already working out. You don't need a diet. He's so frustrating. I can't. He's so frustrating sometimes to me. Like, why do you need a diet? It's pronounced what? Ive? It's not IVE? Oh, I thought it was a whole initial. Okay, so it's Ive. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. He is frustrating. He always want to diet, but why do you need a diet when you work out so hard, sir? I'm bickering like I'm an old married couple. Like what is you doing? Oh my God, he is frustrating. And then do you see how skinny he's looking now? Like, what? Sir, what are we doing? My gosh. My God. But yeah. I'll let y'all know if I'm going to still be entertaining the lives or not. This woman, I'm so tired. This woman has been putting me on blast this whole life. I'm tired of her. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, woman? Look, okay, wait, hold on. Let me explain myself. Okay, I accept that I am married to an adult. I accept I'm married to an adult child. Okay, but it's my job as the wife, okay, to help him grow up. What is this? Prepare for heart. It's my job as the wife to help him grow up. Okay, we gotta level him up a little bit. Okay. He gotta mature just a tinge. I'm already out here tolerating, you know, that he gets happy looking at the sky clearing up and being blue. I'm already tolerating him turning fire blue, acting like he got some kind of super. I'm already tolerating these things. I'm already out here. What? Listen, I only give you what you can handle, Lord. Help a Virgo man grow up. Good luck. Look, I'm already out here accepting certain things, okay? I'm already out here accepting him trying to turn fire into blue. I'm already accepting grabbing random things to write into the sand. Like, I'm already accepting a level of childishness here, okay? But then there's other parts that just gotta, you know, push the grows. Push it and grow. Girl, you gonna let me get off this live. I need to get off. I already been on here. We pushing 3 hours. We are pushing 3 hours on this thing. I'm having a good time though. Like it's been a while since I've actually been able to just free talk with you guys. So I'm having a good time. Thank you. But look, okay, I know what I'm married to. Lord. All right. That was a good laugh. Thank you. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about in K-pop? I think that's it. I'm sure I know what I'm married to. I am psychic. Okay, I know what JK gonna do before he do it. Okay, I know this man to a T. it scares me sometimes how well I know him. I already know. Are you positive? 100%. I do know. I know him too well. Matter of fact, my followers on Tumblr know I know, and they make me write paragraphs about him. I don't know. Like I have fans that come to me as if I'm like the Jungkook expert or some. It's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah. What? Why is that scary? Or not Tumblr. They be on Tumblr. Can you write a paragraph about? And I'm like, paragraphs. I feel like I'm back in school in college. Gotta write a whole essay. Yeah, no, I know him. I know him too well. It don't mean you got to look through his phone. I actually don't look through his phone. You know why I don't look through his phone? Because I already know what's in there. I already know what's in his phone. When you're intuitive, you ain't got to look, you know. Oh, Lord. Anyways, my viewer count probably done went down. She said, I know you on a spiritual level. I know. I already know. I don't gotta look. I don't gotta do detective gadget work. I don't gotta know. I already know. All right, so let me wrap this thing up. It's been good talking with you guys. It's been a fun night. I was not expecting for that TXT reading to be that long, but it's cool. And like I said, my next main event reading is IVE, and we'll get into more K-pop topics and stuff during that. But everybody remember, my main event live readings are towards the end of my live, so if you want to skip. All right, so I love all of you guys. Have a great week. May love and light be with everyone. And yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to more crazy BTS stuff and more crazy K-pop stuff. And Ateez. Stream Ateez. Stream Ateez. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. So, bye.